The Pirates will kick it away first. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Might be changing the route. Handoff from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Catch in the middle. It's Tate. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Looking downfield at Stewart. Now he's going to break the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Gets it to him on the screen. Inside the 45. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
They executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out and in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They'll move the tight end. To the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. So they gamble on fourth down in the first half, and man, does it pay off.
Fourth and long. I mean, what just fourth and short? Nowadays, man, so much aggression in college football. And how about right there? Fourth down and long. No problem. I got this in the first half.
Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
The Jaguars in a good spot here with second and short. Dropping back, it's Stewart. Caught near the sticks, it's Burnett. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. And the Jaguars didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Using using the back as a receiver on the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Jaguars! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Pulled and fired complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
To the air. It's Young. Finds his tight end. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing in zone, I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And the Pirates are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The Pirates come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They're already down a touchdown early, and the last thing they need to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back to that offense. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt, just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
From the gun, the running back has it. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Young. Trying to beat the DD. He's got it down the left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out fast. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy step. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man across the middle. That's the 20. He's got space.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quick completion on the out. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Let's go. Direct snap. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, ECU.
And that's a touchdown this offense absolutely had to have to keep it to a one-possession game before going in at halftime. That touchdown is going to do wonders for this team's confidence.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So an 82-yard drive there. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. Just about set to get this second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to set the tone with the run. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to throw. It's Young. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to buy time. Creates a little room. Oh, a lot of space. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. And the Pirates getting set on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end.
I think that time offensively, we're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
The Pirates can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly to the tight end.
Well, not down in distance. The quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him. So a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. He wants to change this route. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
It's a nice gain, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Right back to the well. Finds a crease at the 20. Still on his feet. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, South Alabama. Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Back to pass, it's Young. With the catch, it's Hobbs. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hobbs. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking downfield on first down. Rush is on him. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end.
That's just not going to get it done, David. At this point of the game, you're trailing. You've got to pick up the urgency, and this offense is going to have to get more aggressive throwing downfield.
They're going to have to take shots, but I know that, right? The defense knows that. I'm going to stay deep, and I'm going to let you complete all these passes underneath because the clock running is my friend.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Pirates are moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Young. Makes a connection. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. The Pirates with the 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And talking to coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best player.
Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Quick pass on the fly motion. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to pass. It's Stewart. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Fights off the defender.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Burnett. Touchdown, Jaguars! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to add another. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Hobbs. Turning on the Jets. Turning it on. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time. Ready for kickoff as we get this game started. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Complete to start this drive. At midfield, he's got room. Wide open spaces. He's at the 10. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, South Alabama.
If you want to make a statement in a football game, that's how you do it. On your first offensive snap, you go 75 yards and score a touchdown. They have shown up. They are ready to go. Everybody, I think, in shock in the stadium right now.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Smacks it with the stiff arm. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Play action on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Young. Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long. It's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
Wants to throw again. Got the quick pass. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Man, what a weapon in this offense. To have a tight end that you can throw the football to, not just over the middle, not just to move the sticks, but a guy like this that can absolutely blaze, like a Warren, like a Bowers we've seen over the years, that can make huge plays down the field after the catch.
Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Midshipman. Extra point here will tie the game. And he makes the extra point. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards of field position. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Stewart. Oh, they're after him. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away. But you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They'll run it to the right. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the deflection by the defense brings out 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come-to-Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. The quarterback running on the draw. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass, it's Young. Caught in the backfield, it's Hobbs. Gets away from one, finds room. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Going for the big play. Makes a catch at the 20. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Navy!
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends. Like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
attempt to try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Gives it on the option. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Making side adjustments here. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. First and 10. Looking for a man. It's Stewart. Now improvising. He'll pull it down and run. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
The Jaguars have it with a first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
That really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time he's got his man. It's a seam wide open. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route. Against zone coverage, quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Just inside the 35, first and 10 from the 34. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Stewart. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
The Jaguars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. It's Tate. There he goes. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
The hardest thing to do in college football is tackle in the open field. These guys are so fast, so elusive. You just want to get them on the ground. You see the swing and the miss there. It leads to extra yards. So hard for a defense to get those guys down.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Jaguars are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Jaguars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got the tight end. Got enough space, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Jaguars! Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Scanning the field is Young. A little release to the back. He's loose. It's a running room. He's at the 30. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And that was awesome by the offense. Good completion, great awareness by the receiver getting out of bounds. If you're on offense now, jog off the field, get the field goal kicker out there. You're going to steal 3 points at the end of the half.
And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. The Jaguars will kick it away to crank up the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air on first down. And that one's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Give to the back. Fighting off the defender. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Looking for a man. It's Young. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Not the biggest return, but he sets him up inside the red zone at the 19.
I'll tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game. And it got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, South Alabama. And that one will give them the lead. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24? Dropping back, it's Young. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Snagged in the middle, it's Moss. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He'll try to take it back. At the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown. Lining
up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick six. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
Looking to throw, it's Young. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Well, what a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. They have it once again in spectacular field position. Cashed in the last time and now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense has it, they're on the move. Running wide open down the gut of the field. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, midshipman. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Try to get the two-point conversion here and make it a three-point game. He'll set up to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're out there to kick it off. The return team must rivet that ball to their rib cage. Can't afford another turnover. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And I love these offensive coaches going right back to your guy. I believe in you. Just because you fumbled doesn't mean I'm not going to give you the football.
Yeah, and he's repaying the favor right now to this coaching staff as well. And doesn't it just seem like he's running with a little bit more juice? He looks like he's ticked off.
Open up the final period. To throw, it's Stewart. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab inside the 30. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
And the Jaguars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. The throw. Finds the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Jaguars line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Stewart. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. The Jaguars have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Now the play fake. He took a hit as he could and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely center cut.
Well, that's a huge kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing it a big move.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Young. The throw to the outside is complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And this offense, they got another positive gain, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sideline.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles. And a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they're trailing in this game late. The defense knows it, so they're playing for pass. 2 plays ago, they get the sack. This time, they force an incompletion. Not a lot the offense can do here to catch him off guard. They're just going to have to make a huge play here on 4th down.
Looking to the big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Burnett. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. So the 4th down call works out for them as they try to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, that play, Reese, is going to give them a lot of confidence. Here they are. They're trying to scrape and claw themselves back in.
Going to take a shot. And he's got it inside the 35. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. Back to throw, it's Young. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete, and the final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch. Rebels will kick it away to start us off. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Stewart. That's caught. It's Singleton. There he goes! And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. And the Jaguars have this offense rolling. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking for a gap. It's Singleton. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw, it's Stewart. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, South Alabama! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. A little trickery and they flip it ahead. And they're able to make the tackle. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Try to get it to the edge. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Grabbed over the middle, it's Davis. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Hey, man, you're going to have to bring a lot of hats to the party to get this guy down. These big tight ends, they do not go down easy. He's able to make one guy miss, break a tackle, pick up some extra yardage.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Flips it out on the screen. Turns it on at midfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. To adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Stewart. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that will be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
The Jaguars will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Easy completion on the shuffle. Spins away from the defense. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. To the air, it's Robertson. Throws to the back. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a tight end. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Spits it out to the back. Finds his man. It's Hughes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
This offense is clicking. Everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Touchdown, Rebels! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Tate. He doesn't get it back to the 25. He's out of bounds at the 21-yard line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air, it's Stewart. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, there was something the quarterback liked in the pre-snap there, thinking his primary target was going to have the favorable matchup. But the defense did a nice job disguising that look. They got more bodies over to him and forced the incompletion.
They've got the screen set up. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.